Hey team, it's Miles Seegers, and I'll tell you folks, happy Monday, guys. I don't know what it is, folks, and you know what? I really feel great every day. I just feel so blessed, but something about today, guys, I am just feeling awesome today. It's just great to feel this way and to love your life and to do what you do, whatever it is you do. So what I want to do, guys, is I want to get right into it tonight, team. I have so much that I want to cover with you folks. However, as you folks know, this business that we're in, this online internet marketing business, as I talk about all the time, there's so many moving parts to it that I could be here for the next 2 or 3 hours talking with you guys. And as many of you know, I've done some marathon hangouts where it's just me and I'm talking like for 90 minutes or for 2 hours. Well, I'm not going to do that tonight. I want to respect your time. Also, all of you know the Empower Hour at 9 o'clock U.S. Eastern Standard Time is coming up in about, well, I guess about an hour and a half. So I want to make sure all of you are on the Empower Hour call at 9 o'clock every single Monday night. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Right now, I want to get into it because I got some cool things I want to share with you guys. I mean, I'll tell you, team, I think you can see it. I think you can hear it. I think you can feel it. And what I'm talking about is my passion for this business. I love what I do. And you know what's even cooler, guys? The money's great. Don't get me wrong. The money's about lifestyle freedom, time freedom. The money is great. But I was telling somebody the other day, you know, I would do what I do, you know, talking to you guys, teaching and sharing. I would do this for just a regular paycheck. I would do this for $500 a week, 40-hour work week. You know, when you have a job, I would do it for that. I love it that much. But anyway, I don't want to get off on a tangent, guys. Can everybody hear me okay? Man, I'm pumped up tonight. Can everyone hear me okay? I'm using my other mic, so I always get nervous that, you know, am I on mute? Am I just talking to myself? So just give me a Y out there if I'm sounding okay. And I'm gonna flip over and check the comments so I can see what you folks are chatting about. So, all right, I know there's a little bit of a delay, guys. Somebody just give me a Y if you can hear me okay. And I have another computer over here, so I'm going to check my screen over here. So I apologize, folks, if you see me looking over this way. I have some notes to keep me on point, and I also want to check. My volume level and all that good stuff. Let's just come on. I can see what you folks are chatting about. So, oh, okay. On my other computer, guys, I can even check myself. So I appreciate you guys checking. And I know a few of you out there. Luciano, my brother Luch is on there. We got a new team member, Gabriel. I see Willie. Man, hey, Willie. Okay. Willie, you know, we've talked about this before, okay, brother? Put this in the back of your mind. Put this in your cap. I want to have you on the Hangout, brother. Now, next week, you know, is Memorial Day. Give me a second, guys. I want to make sure my computer is not doing strange things. Great. So, you know Memorial Day is next week, so we probably, I don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to have a hangout or not. I'll let you know. I'd love to do one. It's Memorial Day. I'll be celebrating, but doesn't matter what day it is. Memorial Day, Christmas, whatever. I'm up for doing a hangout and sharing with you guys. So I may do a hangout next Monday, but I'm not sure because I don't want to be the only one here. So we'll see. I may do it anyway. You know what, guys? I'll let you know. Don't worry about it. I'll send you an email, let you know either way if we're doing a hangout next week, because in the U.S., the United States, we celebrate Memorial Day. So let me just check something, guys, before we really get into it. I just got so many ideas in my head, folks. I got so many things I'm going to share with you that's going to help you in your business. Folks, team. Keep saying folks. I'm talking to my team. Let me backtrack. I better stick with folks because all of you that are watching, of course, you're on my team. However, as you know, I mentioned about a week or two ago that I was going to open this Hangout up to the public. So there are people here that I don't even know. Part of my list is here. I don't know who's watching. We may have some spies on here trying to steal some golden nuggets. So I think I'll just stick with the term folks. I really don't like guys because that makes it sound like I'm just talking to the men. And I'm not just talking to the men. I have plenty of ladies on my team. So I think I'll stick with folks. Let me get right into it, guys. Again, you see me looking over this way. I'm not ignoring you, okay? I'm just checking some notes I have on my other computer because I want to try to stay on point, guys, because I just got so much to talk about, and I want to keep this Hangout to about, oh, didn't even start my timer. I want to keep this Hangout to about 45 or 50 minutes. And the reason why, team, is I want to give you guys information that you can digest and, information that you can consume quickly. I don't want to give you too much. I want to give you every single week. We'll be here every Monday. Every Monday night, 7:30 in the US. I want to give you bite-sized chunks that you can digest, you can consume. Trust me, guys, I've been online now for close to 3 years. I can remember what it was like when I started. So I know what you folks want. I know what you folks need. So I want to take a minute, and I want to welcome a couple new team members. A team member, a guy joined with me I don't know, maybe a week ago, and I may have. Okay, let me back up. I gotta be careful here because the person I'm thinking of, I think I was calling the person a guy, and I think she corrected me and said, "Oh, I'm a girl." I'm not sure because the name could be for a man or a woman, so I'll just say it this way to remain politically correct. This person joined my team, and I think I forgot to welcome him last week. So I want to welcome Najib, and I can't pronounce the last name. I apologize. I don't want to tear it up. But Najib, welcome to the team. And I also want to welcome a brand new team member that came in, I believe, today or last night, Gabriel Beltran. Gabriel, what's up, brother? As you can see, we like to have fun here. We like to make our businesses fun. If you can make your business fun, and make money at the same time, let me say that again. If you can make your business fun and make money at the same time, game over, lights out, stick a fork in it, it's done. If you can combine those two things, you can make as much money in this business, and that goes for an offline business too. If you enjoy what you do and it's fun, it doesn't feel like work, and you're seeing results, you can legally print money. And I'm not exaggerating. You can legally print money if you can nail those two things. And I'm here to help you nail those two things. So let me, I got my two big iMacs here, and I'm just trying to navigate. So, and I usually don't use notes. Those of you that have been on my team for a while, you folks know, I don't have a script, which I don't even tonight. And I normally don't have notes. I just usually have it in this little noggin up here. But sometimes, as you folks know, I love to talk. So I can go on too much. And guys, there's some things that I just really want to make sure that serious things, folks, that I want to cover with you folks. So I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. If I do miss something, no biggie. We'll just cover it next week. I don't know about you, but I'll be here each and every Monday night sharing the wisdom as far as online marketing. So real quick, and I got another team member. I didn't get a chance to write down her name, but I'll get to her next week. No biggie. So folks, tonight, folks, or afternoon or morning, wherever you are in the world, I want to talk about the truth in internet marketing. Yes, guys, I want to talk about the truth. What it really takes to earn a living online. And I'll tell you, it's not as mystical, it's not as complicated as some people make it out to be. Folks, it's really not. I will tell you something. This business is, oh man, it's a great combination. It's one of the most lucrative businesses you can get in. At the same time, it's really one of the easiest businesses to get started in. It is, guys. It's one of the easiest. Apologize, I said guys. One of the easiest businesses you can get into or jump in. However, you folks know, you know me. Whenever I say however, your ears need to perk up. You need to really listen. However, there's a lot of moving parts, little moving parts, some big, some small, a lot of moving parts that you need to master as a marketer. Once you do that, again, game over, guys. You can achieve, and folks, we're all different, but you can achieve results in 90 days that takes some people out there online, takes them 5 years, 10 years. You can achieve the same results online in 90 days or less if you're willing to do certain things in a certain order and not question, hey, Miles, why do I need to do that? Why do I need to? Don't question. Just do it. And if you're not seeing results right away, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with the strategy. What it means is it's how you're delivering the strategy or how you're attacking it or how you're using a particular traffic strategy. I know you guys always love to talk about traffic. Folks, I will tell you that I could name right now, I could name 10 different traffic strategies. And I will tell you, they all work. And they work good. Every single one of them work. Now, many of you have probably tried some of them, or maybe you've tried one. I'm not going to name any in particular, but maybe you've tried one and you didn't see the results that you wanted. So you move on to another and you're thinking, oh, that one's too hard, or that one doesn't work. It's no good. So you move on to traffic strategy number 2. And you don't really see the results with that one. And you're like, that doesn't work. And you move on to traffic strategy number 3. Do you see how ridiculous that really is? Folks, this is not a lottery. It's not like, well, I'm going to give you 10 traffic strategies, and you know what? One of those traffic strategies work. 1 out of the 10 work. But Miles is not going to tell me which one. I got to figure out which one myself. It's like a roulette wheel. Miles is not going to tell me, so I know one of them work. I just got to figure out which one. Folks, that's ridiculous. And I wouldn't do that to you, folks. You're my team. I appreciate you guys. I'm here to help you, not to make it harder. You know, I could just give you one traffic strategy and never, ever talk about the others. And you can make a ton of money with that one traffic strategy if you master it. And guys, when I say master, I'm not talking about spending years. I'm talking about spending maybe a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month, tweaking, testing that one strategy until you get your breakthrough. And when I say your breakthrough, I'm talking about cold, hard cash until you get your first conversion, which, you know, when we say conversions, we could be talking about clicks, we could be talking about opt-ins. In this case, when I'm talking about conversions, I'm talking about sales. So what I'm recommending is stay with that one strategy, testing and tweaking. You know, hit me up, talk to me, ask me for feedback, for advice. Stay with that one traffic strategy until you start seeing results. But we're going to talk about that a little more, because out of the many traffic strategies that are out there, you do want to pick one that you resonate with. Not one that, just because I'm using it, okay, I'll make recommendations, okay, but you need to pick 1 or 2 out of the many that are out there that you resonate with. Now, here's a strategy, guys, for learning. Well, Miles, I don't know which one I want to use. I don't know if I want to use Facebook or banner ads or solo ads or PPC or PPV. If that's the case, like I said, I can make some recommendations, and then I would also tell you this. Listen to my words carefully. I'm not going back on what I just said. I'm telling you right now, I can see some of you out there going to say, Miles is contradicting himself. No, I'm not. I'm saying if you're new, brand new to this online world of marketing, and you're not familiar with the various traffic strategies, you have not tested them, I would say to do a little test on strategy number one. Just a tiny, just so you can get the feel of how this strategy works. Test number one, small test, very small. Test number two, I'll say it this way. Set up a campaign, okay? You folks been here a while, you know what I mean by campaigns, you're not brand new. Set up a campaign for traffic strategy number one, set up a campaign for traffic strategy number two, number three, number four, number five, maybe set up 4 or 5. At the same time, guys, this is ninja stuff. Stay with me. Set up 4 or 5 campaigns using a different strategy, all right? And it could be a campaign where you're spending $5 a day, or it could be a free traffic strategy. But set up 4 or 5, and as you're going through, as you're setting up your campaign, as you're going through it, you will know. I don't have to tell you. You will know that, hey, I kind of like this one. Like I like doing it. I like doing banner ads, or I like doing SOAS. You will know. Okay. So this is like your evaluation of which traffic strategy you want to use. Then, after you kind of know, or you think to yourself, I think I'd like to try this one. When you come to that decision, that's when you should throw the others away, or not throw them away, put them aside, and focus on that one strategy. Are you with me? Focus on that one strategy and master it. And when I say master, guys, I'm using that in a different terminology. I'm not talking about years of training or even months, maybe a month or two. Again, we all learn at different rates. What I'm talking about is, here's my definition of master. Everybody has different definitions. I will tell you. Here's my definition of master. If you're running a campaign and you've chosen the traffic strategy and you get your first sale, I'm not even talking about building leads or getting opt-ins. That's cool. Those conversions are cool. But when you get your first sale from that strategy, in my mind, okay, you've mastered it. However, there's still more work to do. There's different levels of mastering. So you're going to continue to mold or master your craft. You're going to continue to polish, as my bro Vic Strizes likes to talk about, polish, shine up, and tweak that strategy. You're going to make it better. You're going to bulletproof it, and then you're going to automate it. So again, until you've gotten your first sale off of that particular strategy, sometimes I just like repeating myself because I want you guys to get it in your brain. Until you've gotten your first sale from that particular strategy that you've chosen, I didn't tell you do that, the one that you've chosen, do not move on to the next. Don't do that. I see people do that every day. They try something, or they'll run a campaign and they'll lose money with the campaign. Worse yet, they lose money and they move on. Folks, we're adults here. This is a real business we have here. This is not, again, this is not like gambling or you're at the casino. In business, guys, in any business, we do lose money. Okay, folks, to become really successful, I might be getting ready to scare some people away, but I'm just going to tell you the truth. What did I say earlier? I'm going to talk to you about the truth in marketing, not the fantasy, not the hype, not the crap that people are getting you to join, the push button type of stuff. I want to talk to you about the truth in internet marketing. Anyone that's successful, that's making 4 figures a month online, 5 figures a month, 6 figures a month. Yeah, a month online. Anyone that's doing that, okay, for them to have gotten that level, they've lost money in their campaigns. Some campaigns have bombed. And also, some campaigns have done well, And also, some campaigns have been home runs. Folks, I've been through it myself. So this is a dirty secret that most people are not going to tell you, that are trying to get you to join their team, trying to get you to buy their widget. You know, they're trying to be cool and sneaky about it. They're not going to tell you this, but you know what? I'm a marketer, and I stand for certain things. As you should stand for certain things, you should stand against certain things. I stand against people being ripped off and people not being told the truth about how this game really works, and then they end up quitting because they weren't told the truth. I'd rather you quit now, you know, and knowing the truth up front. Because I'm telling you, if you know the truth, you accept it, and then you do what I'm going to teach you to do, you will be very happy, and you'll make a lot of money. So here's how this game works. I want you to think of like a scale, you know, like a scale where, you know, the scale should be balanced 50-50. Like, you don't want too much on this side, it's going to be like that. You don't want too much on that side, it's going to be like that. So in this internet marketing game, it's very simple, guys. It's very simple. What we're trying to do is tip the scale in our favor. In other words, so here's the scale, guys. I should be across the hall in my studio at the whiteboard. I got to start doing that for these Hangouts. So here's the scale, folks. This side over here, you are running various campaigns. Okay, you with me? On this side, you are running various campaigns. Now, these campaigns are bombing. They're not doing too well. These campaigns are doing well. Now, if you're 50-50, you're breaking even. You're putting money into your campaigns, you're investing in your business, and you're not losing money, but you're not making money. Well, we want to make money here. This is a business. So what you want to do is you want to tip that scale, guys. In other words, you want to have your winning campaigns outweigh your losing campaigns, because you are going to have losing campaigns. What happens with most people is one losing campaign, they run to the next strategy. Don't do that. And the reason why I'm saying don't do that, because if you do that, you will never master any strategy. Does that make sense? You'll never master any strategy. In fact, you'll run through all of your strategies, burn yourself out, and then you'll quit. And I do not want you to quit. Not for me, okay? For you. Because when you nail this business, life gets incredible. Your lifestyle can be you can be as jovial and as happy as I am. Many of you are right now, because I have many people on my team that are doing quite well. You know what I'm talking about. Remember when you got your first sale? Remember how I can still remember my first sale. God, almost 3 years ago. I can remember that first sale. Number one, the confidence it gives you, and it's edifying. You can actually say to yourself, man, I don't believe it. This stuff actually works. And I want you to be saying, Miles was right. This works. Now, after you've gotten that first sale, guys, don't go off in a tangent and think that you got to go out and buy something else or do something ridiculous. No, just rinse and repeat. You've already done it. Take stock, go back, take some time, go back, analyze, be very strategic, and think about what you did. Think about what you did to get that first sale, and just repeat it. Even if you're using a different traffic strategy, you're still taking the approach. You're still taking the same approach, whether it's PPC, PPV, or whether it's a solo ad, you're still taking the same approach. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Now, do you understand how you can set up your own little printing press at home to print money legally? Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. And folks, let's not make it more difficult than what it is. This is not brain surgery. This is called internet marketing. You don't have to go to college or graduate school or you're not an attorney where you're going to law school or medical school. You're talking about learning how to market and sell effectively online. And there is a learning curve, but it's certainly not as difficult as trying to become an attorney or a doctor. So Let me just check real quick, guys, and see if there's any comments out there. And where's, oh, see that? See that, guys? I'm using the mouse from my other computer. I knew that was going to happen. I'm like, why isn't the screen changing here? So, all right, so we're going to get into some heavy stuff. Not heavy, but we're going to get into some good stuff. Not that we're not talking about good stuff now. We're going to get into some good stuff. Okay. Hey, Kirsten, what's up, girl? Marcel, what's shaking, brother? Glad to see you here. So, guys, we started out talking about the truth in marketing. I want to position each and every one of you to start. Again, I'm not going to mix words. I'm not going to say something and I really mean this. No, guys. Again, I want to be a different type of marketer, a different type of coach, mentor, whatever you want to call me. Guy that shows me stuff. I want to be a different type of person delivering this knowledge because, guys, I figured out. I figured out this game. Yeah, I still got, yes, me. I still got a long way to go in this business. There is so much to learn. You know, if I'm making $1,000 per day, what's wrong with making $2,000? If I'm making $5,000 per day, what's wrong with making $10,000? If I'm making $10,000 per day, what's wrong with making $20,000 per day? And I know people that are doing it. But for me to be able to do that, I need to keep working on myself. I need to keep learning. I need to keep expanding my mind. I need to keep sharpening my saw, as Stephen Covey would say. I need to keep building my skills. This is a journey, folks. Success is not a destination. Don't listen to those gurus that are trying to shove crap down your throat. Success is not a destination. We will never get there. It's a journey. It's a journey. And it can be a fun journey. I love it. I love it. You know, to be on your journey and you're making, you know, 30,000 plus per month, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool journey, if I would say so myself. So let me get back on point, guys. I don't know about you folks, but I'm just having a good time. So all of you on my team, as you well know, we are all part of Empower Network. And I want to tell you something about Empower Network. Empower Network is a company I joined about 2.5 years ago at the advice of my bro, Vic Stryzus. Vic recommended Empower Network to me. I joined. Best decision I've ever made. It totally changed my life. It did some incredible things for myself and my family, not just financially, but just the way I thought about business, the way I thought about myself. Did a lot of incredible things for me. The reason why I'm talking about you know, my past with Empower Network is because when I joined Empower Network, excuse me guys, I gotta get some water. I got this huge bottle of water here. When I joined Empower Network, folks, I'm trying to think of the right word. I'll just say it this way. The business was new to me, brand new. I knew nothing about Empower Network. In fact, I knew nothing about really internet marketing. Yes, I had bought stuff. Yes, I had taken courses. Yes, I had, yes, I had been to certain gurus' house and spent a lot of money, which you know did nothing for me back in 2012. Yes, I did that. But until I found Empower Network and had an opportunity, you know, to work with, you know, David Wood and David Sharp back then, and of course meeting my bro Vic Stryzus. Until those things happened, I just couldn't wrap my head around this. I just couldn't put it together. You know, I had somebody telling me, Miles, the reason why you can't sell those membership sites, because believe it or not, guys, I was trying to sell a membership site product back in 2012. And I was being told on the one hand, Miles, the reason why you can't sell that membership site is because, you know, you're not driving targeted traffic. You're not driving enough targeted traffic. So I said to the person, well, so how do I do that? How do I drive more targeted traffic? And his answer was, Well, Miles, the reason why you're not getting sales, you're not getting commissions is because you're not driving enough targeted traffic. So it kind of like we were just kind of going in circles. Like, okay. So I decided to take the bull by the horns, and I went to my old pal, someone I can rely on no matter what time of night, no matter what time of day. I went to my old friend Google, and I typed in traffic generation, targeting traffic. And you guys know the story. I found Vic Stryzew's. I found High Traffic Academy. Vic, introduced me to Empower Network. You know all that. You know that story. So what I'm getting at, guys, is when I started with Empower Network, being brand new, yes, it was exciting, but what I did and what you have to do. Folks, I can only share with you what I did and what friends of mine have done and people that I personally know that are also members of Empower Network that are very successful. All of the, quote, leaders have done certain things to start achieving success. And what I did when I joined and what they did, they immersed themselves in the business daily. I don't care if it was a certain day where I was so busy and I could only allow 10 minutes or 30 minutes that I could give to my business. See, folks, I really want you guys to listen to what I'm telling you here. Your mind is a tricky thing. And I could talk about this for the next 3 hours, so I'm going to try to condense it. Your mind is in control. Your subconscious mind is in control of everything you do. Every movement you make, your breathing, it's in control of you moving your big toe on your right foot. And tell me, how many of you are now thinking about your big toe on your right foot because I mentioned it? See, folks, this is how the mind works. And you need to develop a mode of persistence, dedication, where you're doing something every single day. And your mind, your subconscious mind is taking this in. It's understanding that you are on a path. You are on a journey. Not like you're doing this once or twice a week or whenever you feel like it. You need to start doing something productive in your business on a daily basis. Holidays, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Listen, I've talked about this before. None of us are that talented or that gifted where we can miss days, where we can cut corners, like we can cut corners and expect to have results. Guys, none of us are like that. We all have to put in a certain amount of work to make this business work. I mean, guys, listen, guys, our business is online. Okay? It's online. You know that, right? In fact, we're going to talk about your front door. Our business is online. What's the key word I just said? Business. Well, let's say a friend of yours opens a brick and mortar store, a pizza shop. I like pizza, so I guess I'm always talking about, it's one of my favorite junk foods. I'm always talking about pizza shops. Now, your friend that opened up that pizza shop, how many hours a day is he or she working? How many hours? 12, 14 hours a day, 6 days a week, maybe 7 days a week. All right, so they opened a brick and mortar store. You, on the other hand, you have an online business. What makes you think that you don't have to put in a certain amount of hours, but your friend has to? Listen, guys, folks, having an online business and having an offline business, there really is no difference the way you need to treat it. However, having the online business, I will tell you, is 10 times better because you can reach a wider audience 24/7. My store, my online business, I don't know about yours, my online business is open 24 hours a day, 24/7. And because I got it down to a science, or I've automated it, if I want to, I only need to spend 2 to 3 hours a day on my business. That's it. 2 to 3 hours a day. and I can go out, ride my bike, go to the gym, goof off, do whatever. Visit my old friends at the corporation I used to work for, visit them for lunch. They're like, Miles, what are you doing here? I can do those things because I've gotten my business down packed, and you folks can do the same thing. Now, do I spend 2 to 3 hours a day on my business? No. Me, I love what I do. I spend 2 to 3 hours doing income producing activities, and then I spend the other time maybe on Facebook, structuring new campaigns, building landing pages, just working my business, guys. And then I spend a good portion of my time working with all of you, talking to you on Skype, just doing whatever, guys, being a coach, being a mentor, being a friend. So adding all that together, yeah, I can end up putting in a good 8 or 10 hours a day, but I'm not saying that's a requirement. What I am saying is a requirement is that you do spend a good, especially in the beginning, a good 2 to 3 hours on your business to get this snowball going, get this train going. Folks, it is like a snowball. It's going to start off kind of small, but as you do it, and don't skip a day, as you do it every day, you'll start picking up momentum. You'll start picking up steam. And before you know it, this locomotive will be kind of out of control, but in a good way, So what I wanted to recommend you folks doing, something I did in the beginning when I joined the Power Network. I don't do much right now. However, I'm going to start doing. And the reason somebody's trying to reach me, and the reason why I'm going to start doing this is because it's powerful. It's powerful. I hear a lot of you folks, I don't want to use the word complaining, or I can't think of another word. You're not complaining, but you're a little confused because you know that to start making money in this business, this space that we're in, all of you know, we've talked about this before. In fact, I can prove it to you. Why did you join my team? People join people. Yes, we have products. Yes, we have services, but people join people. And people are normally looking to join people that kind of have a name, or they have some social proof, or they have some results. But that's not really necessary. I'm just telling you what most people are attracted to. Am I right? Most people are attracted to that. So a lot of you are like, well, Miles, is the catch-22. I just joined your team. I'm new. Who would want to listen to me? Who would want to join my team? Here's what I will tell you. There's plenty of folks out there that don't know what you know. Even if you just join my team, they don't know what you know, and they would love to work with you. Problem is, you don't know who they are, and they don't know who you are. Well, folks, that's where the marketing comes in. That's why we have traffic strategies. So you can go out there and you can grab that traffic. Those people. Traffic equals people. So you're just basically saying, in the sea of all these online marketers, folks, there's thousands of us. There's millions of us. What makes you different from any other affiliate out there? So you're going to raise your hand and say, hey, I'm over here. I have what you're looking for. Well, folks, one of the best ways to position yourself, especially if you're brand new, kind of let people know who you are you ready? Drum roll. Blogging, guys. Blogging. And if you are a part of Empower Network, one of the first products that you purchased was the viral blogging system. $25 a month. Folks, you know what kills me? It kills me that I see people, maybe not on my team, but I see people paying $25 a month for the Empower Network viral blogging system, and they don't use it. Have you ever seen anything so ridiculous? Why would you buy something and not use it? Especially if it can help you build your business. And do not tell me, not referring to anybody on my team, but do not tell me you don't have time to blog, because you do. You know what? I'm going to end this right now, because I'm going to show you, not show you, I don't need to show you, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you a ninja strategy for blogging. Folks, you want to start blogging. And it's not, yes, you're going to get rankings. Yes, we can talk about SEO and getting ranked and people finding your blog out of the millions of blogs out there. We can talk about that. But we're going to use your blog in a ninja type of way. So if you're busy, you work a full-time job, maybe you work 2 jobs. Yeah. There's people out there that are working 2 and 3 jobs. Much respect to them. 2 or 3 jobs. I want to share with you how you can get your blogging done in 10 minutes. Now, if you don't have 10 minutes to work on your business, you need to go do something else. Now, also, guys, I just like to clarify everything I say. I'm sorry. That's just my personality. I like to clarify everything I say. I am not forcing you guys to blog because, first of all, you don't have to listen to me. Everything I say on these Hangouts, everything I say on Facebook, everything I say in my emails, they are recommendations. We're all adults here. You're free to do what you want. You can let your mind tell you you're too busy and make all the excuses you want. I'm just here to share with you what I know works and to work and to make recommendations. So I guess that's my disclaimer. So here's a 10-minute strategy for blogging, and it's really powerful. First of all, you want to determine what you're passionate about, or what's your niche, what you're interested in. You don't have to be passionate about it, just what you're interested in. It's better to be passionate, I will tell you that, because by being passionate about whatever you're going to talk about, your topic, it just makes things a whole lot easier, guys. So pick your topic. They could be, now I'm going to give you some examples, because another mistake I see people shooting themselves in the foot all the time. They'll join Empower Network. Yes, this is an internet marketing business we're in. We make money online. And what do they start blogging about? How to make money online. Traffic generation. Blah, 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 blah. Do not do that. You only want to blog about, it's a recommendation. I recommend that you only blog about something that you really know and you've had success with, or something that you're good at, something that you love. Maybe you play piano. Maybe you play guitar. Maybe you love tennis. You're a bowler. You're a golfer. My wife is a golfer. She doesn't play as much as she used to before, but before she met me, she's good. She played a lot of golf. Well, if my wife were to start blogging, okay, she should blog about golfing. Why? Does anybody know why she should blog about golfing? Yeah, because she's passionate about it. That's step one. But let's go to step 2. Why should she blog about golfing? All right, here's why. Because I know something. I know that there's millions of golfers out there. I know that, okay? I also know that all of those golfers, the amateur weekend golfers, I know that they're not rich. Okay, I know that a lot of those golfers hate their jobs. I know that a lot of those golfers would like to make some extra money, would like to improve their lifestyle. I know that a lot of those golfers would like to start an online business. I don't even know them, but I know that. So by her blogging about golfing, what is she going to do? She's going to attract the golfers. And the golfers are going to start following her. She's going to be sharing golfing tips. What's the best clubs? What's the best golfing shoes? Where's the best places to go golf? How to improve your swing? I should stand up for that. How to improve your swing? She's going to blog about that. And they're going to follow her blog. However, she's going to be very strategic because I'm her husband. She's going to be very strategic. And she's going to listen to me. And I'm going to tell her every now and then, not all the time, every now and then, very strategic, almost sneaky, very strategic. She's going to let those golfers know that follow her, oh, by the way, this is what I also do. Besides being an avid golfer, I also have this little online business that allows me to go and tee up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon when you're working. Would you like to know how I do it? Oh, man, that's powerful, folks. That's a golden nugget that you should be carrying away in a wheelbarrow. That's a golden. Do you understand, guys? The power of blogging, and it's free. You know, and you don't have to wait 90 days or a year for SEO rankings. You can start building your list, and we'll talk about that. You can start building your list, and whether you got 10 people on your list or 20 people on your list, you can send them, warm traffic, by the way, you can send them to your blog. And I'm shooting myself in the foot because I don't blog enough. And you know, when I talk about blogging, we're going to talk about content. We're going to talk about writing your blog or shooting a video or finding a video, which I'm going to get back to that 10-minute tip I was going to tell you about. There's so many ways you can deliver content on your blog. So before I get off on another tangent, here's my 10-minute tip for blogging. For those of you that don't have time to blog, all right? Pick a niche or something you're passionate about. I'm going to use golfing. And let's say, man, I just get so fired up. I love this business. I love being able to share. Let's just say that my team member, Kirsten, let's say that she's a golfer. So here's what I would recommend, Kirsten, as far as blogging. You can blog before you go to work. You can blog before you go to bed. Take you about 15 minutes tops. You know, you can get done in 10 minutes. Go to YouTube. Now, here's the thing, guys. You need to deliver content in your blog. What do most people do when they blog? They write, they type. Doesn't have to be just writing and typing. It's better to deliver, I call them short movies. How many of you out there love going to the movies? I love going to the movies. We all love movies. I recommend delivering little movies. I call them little movies. What they are they're videos, guys. Little movies. Go to YouTube, find videos about golfing. You don't have to shoot the video yourself. Find videos that relate to golfing, techniques, strategies, and embed that video in your blog. Write a tiny paragraph underneath of that blog about what you liked about the video, why you're recommending it. Like, for example, so you post the, you embed the video, okay? This is for people that don't like writing. That's why most people don't blog, because they don't like typing. They don't know what to write about. Like Miles, I don't know what to blog about. Well, don't worry about it. Embed the video, watch the video, of course, yourself, and then whatever you watched, what you learned from that video, just talk about it. It could be one paragraph. It could be 4 or 5 lines. Hey, guys, check out this cool video I just posted about how to improve your swing. As a matter of fact, I went out. I'm saying you can be writing this, guys. I went out last weekend, and I tried this new technique, this new swing. And yeah, I improved my game. I did something par. I don't know much about golf, guys. I did a par under. You see where I'm going, guys? And you can use that strategy, whether it's bowling, whether it's martial arts, whether it's baking, whether it's whatever. So I'm recommending that you folks start blogging, because everything we're doing, Vic Stryzus, if you know who he is and you follow him, he talks about this all the time. Get it in your head. And I'm not screaming at you folks. I'm just excited. I love what I do. That should be my new slogan. I love what I do. What I'm sharing with you guys is, do you see how you can start branding yourself? These golfers are following you, and not just golfers, people that are just curious about your blog. They will start following you, and they will look at you as an authority figure, as an authority. Now, there's 5 levels of that, which, man, I got so much I could teach you folks. We're going to cover that. There's a pyramid for becoming an authority. And, excuse me, folks, level 4 of, think of this imaginary pyramid, guys. There's 5 levels of this pyramid. Level number 4 is an authority, which Forget about being brand new. I want all of you folks to develop into an authority in your niche. And trust me, whatever you're blogging about that's your passion, you will transition your followers into your internet marketing business, and you'll start talking more strategically about internet marketing. Yes, you will. But what I was going to say is the level 5, think of this pyramid, guys. It's my whiteboard. Level 5 of this pyramid is called a celebrity authority. That's ultimately what you're after. You want to become not just an authority, you want to become a celebrity authority, something that I am working towards myself. I don't consider myself a celebrity authority. I would say I'm at the authority level, but I want to brand myself into a celebrity authority in this internet marketing space. And that's what I want each and every one of you on my team to also do. And I want each and every one of you who are, maybe watching, you're not on my team, you're on my list, you're thinking of getting into this business, you do want to get to that level. And I will share something with you. You know what's so cool about this business versus an offline business? Why I love this business so much? Do you know? Yes, guys, yes. Yeah, get ready. I know this is unbelievable. Do you know that you can become a celebrity authority in just 90 days? 90 days, you can become a celebrity authority. Now, yeah, you're going to have to work your butt off. Yeah, you got to work your butt off, but it can be done. That's all I'm saying. You can do it. You can do it. So start blogging, guys. Start blogging. And as I just said to you folks, my favorite is, I call it video blogging. Plus, just talking about, SEO rankings and all, do you know that by inserting content in your blog like a video, do you know that your blog will rank faster? And using the right keywords and all that stuff I don't have time to talk about tonight, do you know that? Do you know that when you title your blog, you should title your blog with a long tail keyword that people are searching for? You can use Google AdWord Keyword Planner, which is free. I use SEO Cockpit, which is that's a monthly payment for that. That's a paid missing my words here, a paid search, but you can certainly use a Google Keyword Planner, which is free. So go to Google Keyword Planner, put in a long tail keyword, find out what people are searching for, how to improve your golf swing. And that should be the title of your blog. And then your next blog. See, a lot of people are just titling their blogs randomly. Never do that. Guys, everything you do, you want it to be ninja. Okay? You want it to be strategic. Go and find a phrase that people are searching for, and then title your blog post using that keyword that you're searching for. That will put you very quickly, especially if you created your own video, that can put you on page 1 or 2 of YouTube in like maybe 5 or 10 minutes if you do it correctly. And what I'm talking about, folks, is if you created your own video. I'm not talking about a video you found already existing. Obviously, well, not obviously, but when I start utilizing my blog more, all the videos that I make, I will post those and I will embed those in my blog because I love making my own videos. I think you guys know that. But I will also take videos from YouTube that someone else has made. For example, maybe Robert Kiyosaki or Les Brown or Brian Tracy, something that kind of, I learned from one of their videos, and I'll share with my list. I'll say, hey guys, you need to check out this video that Brian Tracy just made. Man, it's powerful. It really impacted me in this way. Share it. Share it with your list. Man, folks, we got a lot of stuff to cover, and you see what I mean, guys? Do you see what I mean by a lot of moving parts? There's a lot of moving parts to this business, guys. I could do an 8-hour hangout with you guys, a marathon, and but guys, again, let's bring it home. Let's bring it home. I don't want to give you folks the impression that, oh my God, there's so much. No, no, no. There's not so much. There's not so much. It's basically, guys, there's a couple of things that you need to master, but there's things that we can strategize and refine. There's spin-offs, is what I'm trying to say, of the different things that you need to master. All you guys really need to focus on is, number one, having something to sell, having a product or service to sell. Well, you're an Empower Network, so you have something to sell. You have their core products that you should be marketing and selling. So you've already determined your niche, people that want to make money online. You have something to sell. Many of you are using the iPass 2 marketing platform front end, which I highly, can I say it one more time? I highly recommend that you market Empower Network via the iPass 2 platform. So you have something to sell, all right? Now all you need is a front door, because you have a business. You need a front door, which is your landing page, okay? You can use the the iPass front doors landing pages, or you can build a custom landing page, squeeze page, which I recommend. And then you simply want to drive traffic to that landing page. And once these people, they are people, guys. Everybody's call them traffic. They're people. Once these people go through your front door, you want to send them to a lead magnet. And what you want to focus on is that lead magnet. And in most cases, guys, the lead magnet is normally a video. It's a video talking about how they can get to where they want to be. Obviously, these people that are opting in, they want something. They have a problem that needs to be solved. They want to get to another place in their life. The lead magnet should focus on that, the benefits, not necessarily on the product. The product, the tools, whatever, that's just a byproduct. You as a marketer, you want to always promote and talk about your lead magnet, whatever it is, guys. And we'll break it down more and talk about, lead magnets. Lead magnets could be a video, a PDF, a GIF, some type of giveaway. This Hangout that I'm doing, this could be a lead magnet. So, a video series that you created. So we'll talk more about lead magnets. Those of you that are going to be enrolling in just a couple of days, by the way, in High Traffic Academy, well, you folks will become the master of lead magnet. You will know lead magnets. You'll be able to create a lead magnet in your sleep and how to position yourself and pre-frame your list. So those of you that are watching, you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what the heck High Traffic Academy 2.0 is. Feel free to hit me up after the Hangout. For now, I need to move on a little bit. So excuse me, guys. I'm looking at my other computer over here. So we talked about blogging. I want to make sure that I'm covering some things. Folks, I'm going to start. I have my Empower Network blog. I'm going to start blogging. Did I say daily? Yeah, you should be blogging daily, folks. If you miss a day, it's not the end of the world. But start blogging daily. Get into a mode, guys. Make it a habit. You should get to the point where, you know what? I feel funny. Something's missing. I didn't do something today. Just like you brush your teeth every day. I didn't do something. I forgot to blog today. I knew something was missing. I forgot to blog today. Start blogging, team, daily. Now, we talked about your front door a little bit, briefly, building your landing page. And we also talked about your lead magnet. I want you folks to, maybe not tonight, but I want you to make a decision. I want you to make a decision on which traffic strategy you're going to master. Which one? I actually want you guys to pick, okay, I'll say it this way. I want you guys to make a decision and pick one, okay? And then you're going to have, I'm trying to use the right words here. I want you to pick one, and then you're going to have one on the side that's automated. And I'll share with you the one that I want you to do on the side. In other words, you should always have one running kind of in the background. That's pretty much automated, And then you're going to have one that you're trying to master, you're trying to learn. The one that's on the side that's kind of automated, Well, there's really not much of a learning curve there. You just go out and buy traffic. It's called a solo ad. You just go out and buy traffic, and there's not much to do. So you should always kind of have that on the side. But then you're mastering, whether it's Facebook advertising or banner ads or PPV. That's the one that you really want to master and work at. Now, because of time constraints, if some of you are new, you have no idea what traffic strategy you should start with. Well, you and I will talk. We'll talk. Especially if you just joined, I'm going to be setting up a Skype session with you. And if you've been here for a while and you're not quite sure, well, Miles, should I start with Facebook advertising? Should I start with this or that? Well, if you're not sure, just let me know. Just contact me. You know my email. I'm on Facebook. Send me a private message, and then I can give you guys some recommendations. Cool? All right. So just checking some of my notes here. I was going to talk about iPass as a front end for your business. Kind of briefly talked about that. I wanted to talk about two other things that I'm not going to have time tonight, guys. Plus, I know there's some comments. There might be some questions here, so I want to get to those too. So before I get, okay, good. I'm just about at the end of my notes. Before I get to if there's any questions or comments, before I get to those, I want to share something with you guys before I get to those. So let me just check and see if there's anything. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. Give me a second, folks. I'm just reading the. Okay, you know what? I'm going to. What should I do first? All right, I'm going to go over just a couple things. It take me like 2 minutes, guys. I want to go over a couple things with you. I have on my screen over here. And then I'm going to take a look at the comments and questions, answer those, and we'll call it a night. How's that, guys? So let's do this. I want you guys to, if you're taking notes, I've talked about this before, and repetition is the mother of all skills. You know that. So those of you that have been with me for a while, you've heard me ask these questions. I'm going to ask them again, and you should write them down. I'll try to say them not too fast, okay? So 4 questions that I'm asking you. I'm asking you folks, you guys always ask me questions. I'm asking you folks some questions. 4 questions. And these 4 questions will determine your success or failure online. I bet you're listening now, aren't you? So here they are. Question number 1. Have you started building, or do you currently have a subscriber list? A list of prospects. Question number 1, I'll say it again. Have you started building your list, or do you currently have a list? If the answer is no, you need to start building your list. Okay, and we'll talk about how to do that. Okay, blogging is one way you can start building a list. So that's question number 1. Question number 2, where is it? Now, for those of you that do have a list, if you have a list, how did you build your list, and is it targeted? Let me just look at the screen here. How did you build your list, and is your list targeted? In other words, when I say targeted, those people that are on your list, are they interested in what you're selling? Are they interested? Or is your list targeting people that are interested in, I don't know, Mary Kay products or makeup and that type of thing? Is your list targeting people who are interested in learning how to make money online? Basically what I'm trying to say. Okay. And remember, if your list is mostly golfers, because you've been attracting them through your blogging, well, guess what? Those golfers are more than likely also interested in making more money. And remember, those leads, by the way, guys, those golfers that you've been getting from blogging, that's free traffic. All right, that's free. So free traffic doesn't necessarily have to be targeted. If you are spending money and you're paying for traffic, then you want that to be targeted. So again, question number 2 was, how did you build your list, and is your list targeted? Question number 3, for those of you that have a list, what have you shared with or taught your subscribers in the last 7 days? In other words, have you emailed your list in the last 7 days just to say hello? Or hey, I want to let you know I was thinking about you. I appreciate you opting in. I just want to say thank you. Have you emailed your list in the last 7 days? Worse yet, have you emailed your list in the last 30 days? Folks, I'm not going to debate about the frequency of when you should mail your list or don't mail your list. Here's what I will tell you as a benchmark. As a benchmark for everybody that is on my team, you have a list, maybe 10 people on your list. Start emailing your list at least 4 times a week. You can skip a day, Monday, Wednesday. Start mailing your list at least 4 times a week. So that was question number 3. What have you shared with or taught your subscribers in the last 7 days? And question number 4, what traffic strategy are you looking to master? Boy, that one sounds familiar, doesn't it? So let me start again. Question number 4. What traffic strategy are you looking to master? PPC, Bing, Facebook, PPV, CPV, solo ads, banner ads, blogging, video marketing, podcasts, or LinkedIn? What traffic strategy are you looking to master? That's question number 4. So you folks should be able to answer those questions for yourself. If you cannot answer those questions, in some shape, form, or manner, you're not going to be able to have success online. I'll just say that bluntly. Okay, so let me take a look at the not just questions, but comments. And then we're going to call it a night, folks, okay? The Empower Hour is starting at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to start emailing you folks to remind you about the Empower Hour coming up in about 15 minutes. But I want you folks to dial in with your phone, even if you're at the gym or wherever, dial in with your phone. And guys, listen to the Empower Hour. Guys, so many people ask me, Miles, how did you make 15 grand your first 3 weeks online? And how did you make 52 grand in 90 days? Income disclaimer, of course, guys. I made a decision not to be typical, all right? I've talked about this before, guys, but again, you want to know how I'm telling you every week how I did it. One of the ways is, guys, I listened to the Empower Hour every single week because I knew that I needed that information to go into my mind. I knew I needed to change the way I was thinking before I joined Empower Network. So I listened every Monday religiously. I didn't take the attitude, well, that's not important. That's not gonna help me make any money listening to. No, guys, it will make a difference. As well as getting to events, which we're going to talk about on the next Hangout. All of you folks need to start getting to events. Look, guys, if you don't believe what I'm saying, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything, I know you folks believe me, but I'm talking about the people who are not on my team, who are maybe on my list, and they're listening to me. If you don't believe what I'm saying, okay, I got a question for you. What you've done up to this point to try to make money online, what you've done up to this point, how's that working out for you? Are you making the kind of money you want to make? Are you making 5 figures a month? Are you making multiple 6 figures per year? How's that working out for you? So what would a smart person do? Why not try what Miles is doing? Why not try what Miles did? Because I'm telling you, when I joined the Power Network, I had to switch the way I thought. I had to brainwash myself to success. Oh, I gotta write that down. That's good. You guys think I'm joking? I gotta brainwash myself to success. Yeah, guys, I had to brainwash myself to success. It's like going to the gym, which, guys, I've been working out for over 20 years. And I learned a long time ago that, you know, I used to laugh about this all, those people that I would see in the gym once or twice a week, year after year, they look the same, they never change. Their bodies never changed. You know, and it's because that, you know, while I'm at the gym 3 or 4 days a week, maybe 5, 4 is enough, religiously every single week, I was getting results. But they think they can get the results by going once a week. Folks, it's no different in business. And you folks know that. Most of the stuff I'm telling you folks, half of it, here's what's really interesting. Half of the stuff I'm sharing with you, you already know. Now, isn't that a kick in the head? You already know. You just need to be reminded. So let me zip through these comments and questions real quick. Okay, cool. Yes, Gabriel, I believe that first sale is the most important sale. I can still remember my first sale. You know what? My first, now guys, you think I'm BSing you. You think I'm BSing you? 2.5 years ago. That's kind of a long time ago. I can remember my first sale. His name was Ogle. Ogle, if you're listening, brother. Actually, he's not on my team anymore. But anyway, his name is Ogle. That's his first name. My first sale was it was in January of 2013. Okay, and I think, guys, this is by memory. I think it was January 15th of 2013. That was my first Empower Network sale. Yeah, and then I went on. I went on 2.5 weeks after that. I had made multiple all-in sales. That's why I recommend you folks going all in. I made multiple all-in sales, and I had earned 15 grand in under 3 weeks. Didn't know what I was doing. All I was doing is just marketing and doing what Vic Strises told me to do. So, all right, let's see. Kirsten has a question. When developing a campaign, designing a landing page, and developing a lead magnet, will developing a campaign, landing page, lead magnet be taught in HTA? Kirsten, I love you, girl. That question is like saying, let's say, that question is equivalent to, is Donald Trump good at real estate? Yes, sweetheart. Yes. You will learn how to develop a campaign, design a lead magnet, design a landing page. You will know that back and forth. That will be drilled in your head when you become a member of iTraffic Academy. The answer is yes. So, yes. Gabriel, brother, yes, man. Blog about music production. Gabriel, you tell me. People that are in music production, you know, especially entertainment industry, not famous people, but the thousands, or I'm sorry, the millions around the world that are struggling, trying to break through. Do you think they have a money problem? Like they'd like to make some extra money? There's so many facets of the music industry. By the way, brother, I have a music background. Real quick, yes, guys, I'm a pretty talented fellow. Just kidding. I was in a band in high school. I play bass guitar, a little bit of piano. I play acoustic guitar. I play drums. I was in a band, and we'll leave it at that. So yes, blog about what blog about what you know. It just makes the blogging so much easier and enjoyable. Blog about what you know. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think Willie answered your question. Kirsten, yes, Vic will teach how to set up a lead magnet as well as I. If you're part of my Ninja Traffic Academy team, you'll get to landing page software. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I'm kind of moving along quick, guys, because we got it in the Hangout. Cool. So, folks, I want you to, didn't mean to clap that loud. I might have hurt somebody's ears out there. Folks, I want you to know, those of you on my team, I want to start my Hangouts a certain way each and every week, and I want to end them a certain way each and every week. And I didn't start it the way I wanted to, so let me just tell you how I wanted to start it, and I'm going to end it that way. I want to start each and every one of my Hangouts every week with gratitude, letting you folks know how much I appreciate each and every one of you folks. I'm telling you guys, and I'm not criticizing anybody either, but I do know how some marketers are. Folks, I know a lot of people in this business. I know a lot of people making 6 figures per month. 6 figures a month. And they got a big head. They think they're it. I want to start by talking about gratitude and letting you folks know how much I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, you folks join my team. I don't take you for granted. I do not. I do not. Because without you, guess what? I have no team. Without you, I'd be sitting here talking to myself. You know, there's no guarantee that my list is going to even join these Hangouts. So I want to start my Hangouts each week with gratitude. And I want to end my Hangouts each week with gratitude and tell you folks how much I appreciate you. Let you know that, hey guys, can I share a dirty secret with you? This internet marketing space that we're all in, you can do it. You can do it. You and I, we're no different. You know, you and Vic Streisers, you're no different from Vic. Vic is no better than you. You're no better than Vic. Vic has just learned some things and mastered some things that you folks have not mastered yet. That's the only difference. You know, Vic is a college dropout. English is his second language. I know Vic well. I know his family. I know his kids. You know, we hang out whenever I'm out at you know, West Coast or somewhere. You know, he's just a regular guy that tapped into. Listen to me carefully, folks. Vic is just a regular guy that's tapped into his God-given talents. And you know what? All of you, I don't care if you're unemployed or your spouse puts you down, or your boyfriend puts you down, or your boss puts you down, or your coworkers laugh at you. I don't care about that. Screw them. I know that each, getting a little upset, guys. I know that each one of you have a God-given talent. And you just need to bring it out. That's all. You just need to bring it out. And I'm going to do everything in my best, in my power, to help you folks bring it out. So with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed the Hangout. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week. If we have a Hangout this Memorial Day, I'll let you know, guys. But until then, guys, I want to thank you for attending the Hangout. Hope you guys learned something. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Miles Seegers. For the six-figure guys, six-figure lifestyle team. Hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you next time. Take care.